gonna make a track with the Neutron. I already recorded this, but the audio was fucked, so we're doing it again. Yeah, we're just gonna use the Neutron and pretty much built-in effects. And it's pretty squishy on the screen, but that's probably the best way I can fit everything. So the first thing we'll do is we'll grab an external instrument and we'll send that to our audio interface. You can't see that. Let me just hide this. Send it to the audio interface and we'll take the input from 1 and 2, no, 3 and 4. So that's the Neutron. Let's crank this up to 140. We're making like techno kind of track, so 4 on the floor. Loop that. So go over to the Neutron. So actually no, we'll just set up the envelope. So just set it up normally, sustain all the way up, decay down, get rid of the noise, get rid of the filter, no resonance, get rid of that, get rid of everything. Turn the mix down. We'll leave the drive halfway up, the tone halfway, the level like that. We'll only use oscillator 1 and we'll put it on to sine wave. And we'll grab LFO1, wherever it is. Oh, sorry, envelope 2. No, LFO1. Envelope 2 into the attenuator. Attenuator 1. And attenuator 1 into the pitch of oscillator 1. So that's the attenuator. The further you turn it up, the more it lets through the signal. So this is your mod depth, is the way to think about it if you're used to digital synths. And we'll set up our envelope so it's like a pitch attack. So it's a little bit of decay sustain. Let's have a listen to that. Another thing we'll do is we'll set this oscillator 1 into like the wide mode, so all the way up, like that. And we'll bring the pitch down. We'll give it some attenuation. We'll give it some drive. So this just touches, so it's just on slightly. Give it a little bit of release. We can give this some release too. And then, if you wanted less attack, it'd be like that. One of the bad things about the Neutron is, so I just realized that's why the audio fucked up last time, is because the kick drum was like mashing it. What was I going to say? The attack on this is pretty dodgy. I don't know if it's just mine, because mine's pretty old. The capacitors could be a little bit dried out. So I don't know if it is mine or they've changed it on the newer ones possibly as well. So yeah, I'll just show you how sensitive it is. Like if you turn it a millimeter, there's no click anymore. It's really like it's either on or off. So we'll just leave it on. And then, if you wanted more of a gabba kick, you'd do more attenuation. Well, it's actually, it's kind of confusing because when it's patched in, it's actually letting it through. So attenuating would be turning to the left. So if you want to let more through, But yeah, we're gonna make techno. So we want something kind of in between there. And then we can mess with the pitch. Alright. And then we can take down the sustain. Let's give it some decay. If you wanted it more sigh, I'd turn the drive down and turn the volume up. If you want it more housey, I'd turn the drive up and turn the volume down. Alright, I like that. Let's render that out. You literally could go all day tweaking that if you are not careful. It's really hard to get the attack good on the Neutron, I will say. Yeah, the attack is always a little weird, so we'll just have a look at that. So it's quite a square one, eh? That's a nice kick, but look at the attack. See how it's got this DC offset? It's just kind of like that, eh? Can't really get rid of it. Maybe later we'll layer a bit of noise on there or something to try to get rid of it. I've messed around for ages with the Neutron trying to get the kick to have a nice attack. It just never does, eh? So yeah, it just always kind of looks like that. But we'll use that one. Another thing you could experiment with too is using the filter. So not using the oscillator, just using the self-resonance and the filter. Could be cool. Now we'll do a bass, and we're gonna write an E. I worked that out last time. So let's just bring this down. We can literally just bring this down a couple octaves. Let's sidechain this. And take that from... I'm going to filter it off so it doesn't take so long. It's just taking the top click, and then it's not listening to the whole kick drum for the sidechain. Let's get a tuner. Alright, that's meant to be an E, not a C sharp. something like that. Let's grab this. We'll take this from 5. Go auto. Put the compressor on here. And yeah. That'd be enough. Another thing I wanted to do, but it'll be a fuck around, but sending the kick through the neutron, just the delay. But actually it is such a fuck around, eh? But we'll do it. We'll just do it. We'll do it, and maybe at the end we'll come back and put it through the neutron, but just for the moment we'll just use a reverb, and we'll put it onto this LV428 mode. It's like an old school kind of mode. Gated drum room, something like that. Make it bigger though. I'm gonna send the kick to it. We'll take this from the kick again. It's just 4. Let's just grab that same sidechain from here, because those settings will be exactly the same. Paste. Is that it? Yeah. Let's mess with some different settings. Let's copy it. Let's duplicate it. Let's make it another version with an even longer. And maybe even in between, we will filter it. We'll give it a bit of distortion. Something like that. We'll mess with it later. Once you get some more stuff. Alright, let's put in the hats. Let's grab an offbeat. Alright. Let's pull down everything, just make sure everything, yeah, we're good. Yeah, to get rid of the oscillator, you can plug in a patch cable into the frequency mod, I'm pretty sure, or the VCA CV. I think it's the freak mod. You plug in a CV cable into there, and it disables the oscillators. But another way you can do it is just to pitch them up real high. So we'll do that. So we'll just pitch it up higher than you can hear, and we'll turn the noise up. So that's like probably twice as high as you can hear. So it's just going to be filtered out. And we'll just turn the noise up, and we'll turn this all the way down. It's the little... And then we can mess with the release. It's literally like a 9. It sounds very similar to like a 909 had a I mean, it's just noise in an envelope. So let's record that. That'll do. And what we'll do as well, put that in your track. Let's just put a up and up and here. And get rid of these. Up. 16ths. Get the full sprinkler action going. Yeah, the envelopes suck, eh? I think this one's broken, to be honest, eh? Envelope 1 on this sucks. I don't know exactly why, or if they're all like that. Number 2 doesn't seem as bad, but yeah, you can really notice it with like tight hi-hats like that, eh? This one's 2. There we go. Let's record this in. Even the release on envelope 1's weird. Like, the release is real... I don't know how to explain it. It's like... very... What would be the word for that? Like, it goes down very fast, and then there's... It takes a long time to actually close. Did that just fuck up the camera? Yeah. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Let me go in here. What the fuck? Is the whole thing frozen? One sec. Let me go. Now I need to go back into here. Go properties. Should come back in a sec. Let me just unplug the cable. There I am, upside down. One sec. If I go back in here, properties. Change it back to the... Things get pretty temperamental. There we go. Boom. We're back on. Alright. There must be so much data going through this shitty old USB cable. Anyways. Yeah. Alright, next thing we're going to do is make a pad. We do have 2 voices on the 2-voice paraphonic. So we can go like, yeah, 2 notes. We go the root note and a minor second. Oh, actually, yeah, let's keep it like that. And then we'll put it into paraphonic mode with this button. We'll have to tune it again. So put it back in the middle. And we'll just tune it. Turn off the up. Alright. Open that. Get rid of the noise. Just get rid of this top note. Sweet. And we can put that top note back in. It's too low. Turn this drive all the way down. Just grab this side chain wherever our bass is there. We can send this to the send as well. So it's still a little distorted. Let's turn that down. The resonance. What we're going to do as well is we'll turn the tone all the way up. So it's, man, this thing, yeah, it's very mid-rangey. Like it just sits right in the mid-range there. So like making a whole track is kind of hard. We got the tone though, so you can like, hopefully that'll... Let's record that. Take that from 5. Turn this off for now. So I record it. Turn that back on. Everything's kind of going to be sitting off a little bit, but it'll be fine. Let's make sure we're still, yep, we're good. We're good. Still good audio. Yep, sweet. I think I got to update my OBS. I got some weird mode where it's still trying to use like the old way. It kind of works for a bit and then it glitches out sometimes and you gotta like turn it off and on and then it'll like work. It's weird. It seems to work forever after you turn it off and on. So I don't know if it's worth waiting for it to glitch out and then turn it off and on and then it's good, but it's just very temperamental. Alright, let's make a an ARP or something. Alright, we're gonna have to tune it again. It's pretty hot here. So once stuff gets up to temperature, it's kind of fine, but it's getting hotter and hotter in this room. There we go. It's a little flatter. Why the fuck does it only trigger once? So just do like something like this. It's a bit, actually no, that'll be too weird. We'll go 2, 3, yeah. Do a B. See, that pad is really taking up too much room, eh? What we're gonna do is actually let's keep it all in the box. So instead of using a plugin, we're just gonna duplicate it. Not all in the box, all not using plugins. So we'll pan one to the left, one to the right. We'll go track delay. So view track delay. Should be called track delay. Track options, is it? Yeah. We'll bring the latency of 1. Oh, we don't even need to do this, eh? That's like the kind of... Let's actually not do that. So we'll go back. We'll get rid of this. We'll do it even simpler. We'll get rid of these options. We'll actually just zoom in. We'll just move on a little bit. Move on a little bit late. And now they'll be like super wide. And we'll group them together and turn them down like 12 dB. Or even more, like right down. So they're like super wide, super quiet. And now we can do a bit less sidechain, so it's more of a pad. Alright, let's do something that doesn't get used a lot, is the repeats function. So you can just go like 1, and then it only repeats once. Yeah. Let's go random once. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the grid back on. We're going to do this like every 4. And we'll record them in, and then, yeah, so every time it's going to be random, well, yeah. Every time it's going to be random. It's kind of dumb, actually. There's no difference between random once and random because we're only playing it once. So, but random once, if you play it more than once, it's playing the same thing again and again, but it's random the first time, if you get what I mean. So every time it's the same, but the first time, it's the same as the first time. But then if it turns off and on again, it'll be random again, but the same when it loops over. And since we're only triggering it once, it'll just be the exact same as just having it random. A random other is the first note is not random and the second note is random. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, we'll just do random once, just because I don't know. We'll go twice. No, we'll go once. And we'll take that from 5. Turn that off. So yeah, it's going to be kind of random, obviously. That was just up, pretty much. Alright, we're gonna have to put a gap here because it's not re-triggering. Alright, so maybe it is the same every time, because there's no way that was just exactly the same randomly. So now it'll be different, but the second time it'll be the same as the first time. So this second one will be the same as that. No, it's not. What the fuck? I think we just randomly got 2 that were exactly the same in a row. Anyways, let's just record a bunch. We'll find one we like. That's the same one again. I'm confused there. I'm so confused. All 3 of those are exactly the same. Alright, let's just go completely random. But now it's playing the whole way through. It's kind of weird. I have no fucking idea why. Let's go random once. Wait up, we went random once. Let's go random other. Please be different. That was different. Alright, that's what I want. Alright, let's put this repeats to 2. Then we'll go 3. Just keep putting it out. We'll go 4. We put this to 7. Yeah. It actually has a one wrong note there. Let's go 5. Nah, it won't work because I have the tritone. It's kind of dark though. Let's put a scale there. Get rid of that tritone. There's another weird note in there as well. Or an EO. Now we can go kind of crazy because it'll always be fun. Let's go like 5 steps. Let's change this note to be this note, just so it's the same.